Hi students and friends, welcome to the channel Learn and Teach by Ayaz. So I will continue my video lesson for the topic ecology. And in my last video, I have talked about habitat, population and community. I'm following the book International Lower Secondary Science Book 3 by Marshall Cavendish Education. So here we are having the learning outcomes of this video lesson to identify factors, light, temperature, which are different in different habitats. The growth, development, and survival of a living organism is greatly influenced by its surroundings or environment. There are some factors which make up the environment of the living organisms. All the living organisms experiences two types of environment. One is biotic environment, other is abiotic environment. What are biotic environment? Biotic environment is the one which contains all kinds of living organisms. When you say all kinds of living organisms, you can include plants, animals, and even microorganisms. So this is the biotic environment. In this picture, you can see different animals. For example, on the right-hand side, you see tortoise. This is tortoise. This is lion. This is jackal. This is ladybirds. These are microorganisms. These are some kind of plants. We have butterfly, elephant, hyena, polar bear, ostrich, dolphin, and raccoon. How do living organisms interact with each other? There are a number of ways through which living organisms interact with each other, either directly or indirectly. They depend on each other for their food, mating, shelter, and above all, survival. Following are some common ways of interaction among these living organisms. Competition, cooperation, food relationship, camouflage, and mimicry. Competition, organisms of same type compete each other for food, mating, and in some cases for leading a large group, like lions fight to take charge of the pride, Plants also compete, but for light, water, air, and minerals. Organisms of same kind as well as different ones also compete for shelter or habitat. Competition. Cooperation. Organisms of same kind and sometimes different kinds cooperate with each other to ensure their survival. For instance, pack of wild dogs hunt together. Piranhas hunt in groups to kill large prey like capybaras. Zebras and wildebeest help each other when feeding and during migration for food and water. Ants live in colonies where they store food and take care of young ones, etc. Food relationship. In order to understand the food relationship, you should know the meaning of the following terms: herbivore, carnivore, and omnivore. Herbivore are those animals which feed on plants only. Carnivore are those animals which feeds on other animals or meat eater. You can also say that they are meat eaters. Omnivore are those animals which feed on both plants and animals. Scavenger. Scavenger is an animal which feeds on dead animals or carcass. This is carcass. Carcass means dead animals. Predator is an animal which hunts other animals for food. Prey, an animal which is hunted by other animals for food. So here we are having some examples of predators. We have anaconda, lion, fox, hyena, dolphin, polar bear. The interesting thing about hyena is that they are also scavengers. Carnivore and scavengers because they also feed on dead organisms. These are some kind of prey found on grassland. We have tortoise, we have stage, rabbit, butterfly, elephant, and ladybird. These all are herbivores because they feed on plants only. They do not feed on other animals. Here we are having some omnivores: raccoon, ostrich, and bear. They all are omnivores. What are omnivores? That feed on both plants and animals. This diagram shows predator and prey. These all are predators. On the left hand side, you have predators. You have anaconda, lion, crocodile, jackal, and leopard. And on the right hand side, we have prey. These all are preys. We have sparrow, butterfly, jellyfish, rabbit, and some kind of lizard. You see this video? In this video, you see this chameleon is hunting insect. So chameleon is predator and this insect is the prey. Question: what features of cheetahs make them excellent predator or hunter? Cheetah hunt fawns and calves. These are the young ones of deer and impala. So they have good speed, excellent runner or chaser. They have sharp canine teeth, which helps them tear the meat. They have strong and sharp claws, which help them hold firmly and tightly their prey. Camouflage. It's a tactic or defense mechanism that organisms use to disguise their appearance to blend in with their environment. This tactic is also useful during hunting. Chameleon camouflage on the tree to protect from its predator, like snakes. Sand viper camouflage in desert sand and wait for its prey, like sand lizard. So these all are the diagrams for animals camouflaging with their environment. On the left-hand side of the photo, we have chameleon. On the right-hand side, we have green parrot camouflaging with green leaves, and we have a sand viper hiding in sand to hunt its prey. Mimicry. Mimicry means having a close external resemblance to a different organism in order to escape or protect themselves, get away from predators, or fool predators. For instance, some smaller sized animals appear bigger and fiercer when they see big animals or predator. Some birds mimic the sound of other animals when in danger, etc. Now let's talk about the abiotic environment. The abiotic environment is made up of physical factors. These factors are air, water, minerals, light, temperature, and pH. Air is made up of many gases, but two gases are most important for the survival of living organisms. Oxygen is needed by both land and aquatic living organisms. On the other hand, carbon dioxide is required by both land and aquatic plants to make their food through the process of photosynthesis. Water Water is the most important liquid for the survival of all the organisms. Population of the organisms is high where they are plentiful supply of water. Water is the medium for aquatic organisms also. Minerals. Minerals are required for the healthy growth of organisms. For instance, calcium is needed for the healthy growth of bones in animals. Potassium is needed to make grow flowers in plants. Plants absorb nitrates from the soil to make proteins. Sun is the source of light for all the living organisms on earth. Plants make their food in the presence of light energy. The process is known as photosynthesis. Plants are thus producers, and other organisms like herbivores and omnivores depend on plants for their food. Herbivores are then eaten by other consumers or carnivores. Therefore, light is important either directly or indirectly for all the living organisms. Now, let's talk about temperature. Temperature is the measure of degree of hotness of an object, and temperature is of any place largely depends on the amount of heat received from the sun. Some organisms survive at high temperatures like 45 degrees centigrade or even 50 degrees centigrade. On the other hand, aquatic organisms are active at freezing temperatures. The last one is pH. pH is power of hydrogen. Power of hydrogen. You don't need to learn the definition of this pH. You should know the importance of pH in abiotic environment. pH is used to determine whether water and soil is acidic or alkaline. There's a range of pH which is 0 to 14. From 0 to 7 means we have acidic pH, and 7 to 14 means alkaline. 7 is the neutral pH, which is ideal for most of the living organisms. Some aquatic organisms prefer water with neutral or 7 pH, while marine organisms prefer water with 8 pH. Most plants grow best in neutral or slightly alkaline pH. Acid rain kill plants because most of the organisms does not survive in highly acidic or alkaline environment. Acidic soil can be treated with lime or calcium oxide. Thanks for watching. Press like and share my videos, give comments. For more videos, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon.